What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, where we bring you the hottest news, updates, and in-depth analysis of everything going down with our Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today, we have some groundbreaking news that will have fans talking for days. We're diving into the latest scoop on Dak Prescott's record-breaking contract extension, making him the highest-paid player in NFL history. But before we get started, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're new here or haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're this close to hitting our goal of 11,000 subscribers, and your support would mean the world to us. Let's make it happen together, Cowboys Nation. Dak Prescott's massive contract extension. Alright, so let's dive into the big news. Dak Prescott is now officially the highest paid player in the NFL, and the numbers are staggering. A 4-year extension worth $240 million with a jaw-dropping $231 million guaranteed. This deal takes Dak off the free agent market at the end of the season and keeps him tied to the Cowboys through 2028. That's right, Cowboys Nation, Dak isn't going anywhere, and the pressure to bring a Super Bowl back to Dallas just got even bigger. But how did this massive deal come to be? Let's break it down. The negotiations went down to the wire, as they often do with star players, but Jerry Jones and the Cowboys organization made it clear they wanted Dak to lead this team for years to come. Now, with this extension in place, the question is no longer if Dak will stay in Dallas, but can he deliver a championship? Before we go any further, let's get some fan input. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Dak's record-breaking contract puts more pressure on him to win now? And do you believe he's the man to bring the Cowboys back to Super Bowl glory? We want to hear your take, Cowboys Nation, so let's get the conversation going below. Jerry Jones, a big bet on Dak. In classic Jerry Jones fashion, the Cowboys owner couldn't help but make a few comments about the deal. Standing outside the locker room before the Cowboys' Week 1 victory over the Browns, Jones said the extension represents a big commitment to the next 5 years. And it's not just about paying Dak, it's about building a championship-caliber team around him. Jones made it clear that he believes Dak is the Cowboys' best chance to win another Super Bowl. What do you guys think? Do you agree with Jerry Jones that this is the right move for the future of the franchise? Or do you feel like putting so much money into Dak might make it harder to build a strong team around him? Sound off in the comments, and while you're at it, vote in our poll to tell us if you think this contract will push the Cowboys over the top. The future of the Cowboys. Now, let's take a step back and think about what this means for the Cowboys moving forward. With Dak Prescott locked in as the centerpiece of the offense, what's next for the Cowboys? We've already seen star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb sign his own extension, and now with Dak's deal in place, the Cowboys have their offensive course set for the long haul. But that's not where the big contracts stop. Up next, you can bet Micah Parsons will be looking for a massive payday, especially after another incredible performance in Week 1. Speaking of Week 1, how about that 33-17 victory over the Cleveland Browns? Dak's contract wasn't the only big news of the day. Prescott went out and put on a solid performance, completing 19 of 32 passes for 179 yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions. Sure, those aren't mind-blowing numbers, but the most important stat was the win. Dak got the job done and started the season on a high note. It's clear that the extension is just the beginning of what could be a huge season for the Cowboys. Cowboys Nation, how do you think this team is shaping up for the rest of the season? Do you believe we have what it takes to make a deep playoff run and maybe even push for that Super Bowl? Drop your predictions in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. What's next for Dak and the Cowboys? Now that Dak has secured his future financially, the focus turns to winning. Prescott himself was quick to address the pressure that comes with being the highest paid player in the NFL, saying, "I put the most pressure on myself. I'm not happy with my personal performance today. That's what motivates me." He's not shying away from the spotlight, and that's exactly what Cowboys fans want to hear. But let's be real, the expectations are higher than ever. Dak knows it, Jerry Jones knows it, and most importantly, the fans know it. This contract is not just about dollars and cents, it's about bringing a championship back to Dallas. And while the money is nice, Prescott made it clear that for him, it's all about winning. He said, "This is not about the money. It's about holding up my end of the deal, and that's winning. I want to do it here." So, Cowboys Nation, let's turn the question to you. What will it take for Dak to prove he's worth this deal? Is it Super Bowl or bust, or do you think there's more to it than just a ring? Let us know in the comments and cast your vote in our poll about whether this contract will finally push the Cowboys over the hump. Looking ahead. With the Prescott deal done, what's next for the Cowboys? There's a lot of work to do, both on the field and in the front office. As I mentioned earlier, Micah Parsons is definitely going to be looking for an extension soon, and head coach Mike McCarthy is also in the final year of his deal. But that's all in the future. Right now, it's all about Week 1 and getting this season started on the right foot. The Cowboys made a statement in their opener, answering a lot of the offseason questions that hung over this team. Can Dak lead this team to a Super Bowl? Can the defense, led by Parsons, continue to dominate? And can the Cowboys finally break through in the playoffs? All those questions are still in play, but for now, it's clear the Cowboys are ready to make a run. Final thoughts and call to action. Before we wrap up today's video, let me remind you once again, if you haven't already, subscribe to Cowboys News TV. We're so close to hitting 11,000 subscribers, and with your help, we'll reach that goal in no time. Ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us keep bringing you the best Cowboys content on YouTube. And don't forget, leave a comment with your thoughts on Dak's extension, the team's chances this season, and anything else Cowboys related. We love hearing from you, and we'll be keeping an eye on the comments to feature some of the best ones in our next video. Thanks for watching, Cowboys Nation. Let's keep the momentum going into Week 2, and as always, go Cowboys!